Alright, so today we're going to go ahead and show you how to install a old style Club Car DS windshield on, of course, an old style club car. Now, in order to kind of tell of which kind of club car you have, old style has the straight up and down aluminum struts, whereas the new style is going to taper in. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you want to do is take the windshield out of the box. You also want to make sure that you have something down on the ground, whether it be a piece of foam, piece of cardboard. So when you go to set the windshield down, it doesn't get scratched, cracked, and you keep it protected until you're ready to install it. Alright, also once you take the windshield out, you're going to have some attachments at the bottom part of the box. And you just want to make sure you get those out. Here we have the extrusions that we took out of the packaging that came with the windshield. We have the long one that's going to be placed at the bottom of your frame. Then we have the two smaller clip ones that are going to go between the longer extrusion and the strut mounts. So first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and install the long one, which is the bottom extrusion. Like so. With the bottom extrusion, you want to make sure it's centered here. It's a little off to the right, so we just want to go ahead and tap it over until it's centered, like so. So the smaller extrusion, we're going to mount between the long bottom extrusion and the strut mount. So with the small extrusions, you just want to make sure that the top portion of the clip is facing upward. So now that we have those in place, we want to now attach the windshield extrusions onto the actual windshield. Now before you go ahead and attach it to the windshield, you want to go ahead and peel back the plastic slightly, just to give you enough room. And you want to make sure you peel it off on both sides. So as you see, we have both extrusions on the top portion of the windshield. One right at the fold, and the other one right before the curvature. And you want to repeat the installation of the extrusions on the other side of the windshield as well. Alright, now that we have the extrusions mounted onto the windshield, we're now ready to go ahead and install it onto the frame of the cart. Again, because we're going to be sliding it into the extrusion that we already mounted on the frame, you want to peel that plastic off, give yourself enough room to work with. You want to go ahead, just be careful, you don't want to scratch anything, just line it up. Now that we have the one side installed, we want to go ahead and repeat the same process on the other side. Now that we have both sides mounted onto the extrusions, we want to go ahead and just tap it down and make sure it's seated into that bottom extrusion. During the installation, you may find it might be useful to use a rubber mallet while installing the windshield. If you are going to use a rubber mallet, suggest that you're very gentle. These are fragile and you do not want to damage the windshield as you're installing it. Also, when seating it down to the bottom extrusion, you want to go ahead and lift the top portion off the bottom to give you that room to go ahead and move the windshield down. Sometimes as you're seating it down to that bottom extrusion, you'll see the side extrusions will, obviously the windshield will go down and the extrusions will stay where they're supposed to be. And again, you just want to tap those a little lower if need be. Once it's seated and all the extrusions are in place, you want to go ahead and peel off the plastic. Now that we have the windshield installed and the plastic removed, we want to go ahead and take the windshield and go ahead and use our rubber tabs and lock them into place on the struts. That completes our installation of the windshield on our old style Club Car DS on this wonderful, beautiful day.